Who was George Whitman to you?
Oh, I see. All right. Well, an enigma. Incognito, I see. We had many things in common, George and I, probably both mad, but madness in a way of different kind of madnesses, I suppose. There are many different kinds of madnesses. So, but George, how to explain George? I don't think anybody ever knows George or ever will know George. But what one does know, what one has experienced with George has meaning somewhere. You don't know why. But George is kind of I think he's a very feminine figure. I think he's the mother. It's the Gaia, it's the Mother Earth image. And he has this way of holding out his arms and bringing in all these waifs and strays. And the poorer you are, and the more ragged you are, and the more desperate you are, the easier it is to get to George. If you're bourgeois and well-educated, and he's not so interested. So I was quite surprised, actually, when he thought I was kind of well-dressed. I suppose I'm a bit bourgeois in a way. I like to live clean and tidy, and I like to lay a table lovely with china, and I love to dress up in my Sunday best. So I don't care what people call me. You can label me whatever you want. I'm just happy the way I am. And I was surprised that George and I got on so well. But we got on so well because he saw behind my facade. He saw behind the well-dressed woman who was a very poor child in Wales with no shoes to go to school and nothing in her stomach. My mother used to give us hot bricks from the oven. She used to take out these hot bricks, wrap them in thing, and we put it on the tummies so that we wouldn't have the rumbling and the hunger. We were hungry. People wouldn't believe that kind of story, but you can read Angela's Ashes and it comes close. Well, it was worse for Frank McCoy. My father was not an alcoholic, but he did leave mother with 6 children. So the point is, where was I with George? So George knew, he knew that behind that, I don't know how he knew, but he knew. I think one day he said, "You must have been very poor when you were young."